Hey everyone, and welcome to Pixel Pathfinder. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button for more great indie games coverage here on the channel. Now, there's so many good games to look forward to in 2021 that I started this out and I was like, hey, I should do a top 21. I can fit all the games in that I want. 21. It's a great idea. And I realized, wow, there are so many games, it's really hard just to get this down to 21. But this is it. This is the start. We're kicking off my list of my top 21 most anticipated games of 2021. Now, to qualify for this list, basically the game just can't be out yet in any form, like other than a demo. Demos are okay. So it can't be out in early access. It can't have come out this year. It's got to be something that is scheduled to come out in 2021. But that's pretty much it. Outside of that, anything goes. Obviously, we're keeping the emphasis on indie games as much as possible. And we're kicking things off here with the first part of the video where we're going to cover numbers 21 to 16. Jack Move is an RPG featuring gritty cyberpunk storytelling, turn-based battles, and a beautiful modern pixel art style. Now, this game looks absolutely gorgeous, especially the little arenas and all the spell effects when you are in your turn-based battles. The music is cool, the aesthetic is cool, but it just barely skates onto the list because I'm not quite sure how deep this game is. We don't have a really good look at the systems and stuff that are going to come into play as the game is developed further, and so even though I think it could be way higher up on the list by the time 2021 is over, for now it makes it in at the number 21 spot.
I saw the future as a gift, full of dreams and hopes wrapped in infinite possibility, until the day my world fell apart.
Cris Tales is an indie love letter to classic JRPGs with a new perspective where you actually get to play in the past, present, and future simultaneously. It's a gorgeous looking game with an interesting gameplay twist and kind of stands as a testament to how many good, awesome looking games are on this list that this one only comes in at number 20. It's very impressive looking and I'm really excited to get my hands on it and play the full version of the game next year.
As evil forces gather, I choose to fight, to reclaim the future from those who would try to steal it from us. Because then, they will learn the future is what I choose to make it.
At number 19, it's Mighty Goose. If you are not laughing out loud or losing your mind over this game, I'm really not sure what's going on. Mighty Goose is a fast-paced run-and-gun shooter starring a bounty hunter goose. This is a game in the vein of something like Metal Slug, which I'm a fan of, but maybe don't play as hardcore as some other games. If I did, this would be way further up on my list. But, you know, the aesthetic and everything on Metal Slug, I think, is a little bit tired at this point, and seeing it spiced up via Mighty Goose has me super excited, and that's why I am super, super pumped to put this on the list for 2021. My Time at Sandrock is the follow-up to My Time at Portia, a like farming city building style game that came out a while back that I never really played because it just kind of looked like Stardew Valley, and that's not a type of game that I'm usually into, but I had some friends that played it and they enjoyed it quite a bit. My Time at Sandrock, being the follow-up, takes the setting and moves it to a desert-style town, and this really has piqued my interest because of its inspirations. It draws a lot from Dark Cloud 2, which is one of my favorite games of all time, as well as things like Stardew Valley or Harvest Moon. In the game, it's up to you and your trusty tool set to gather resources, construct machines, and fix up your workshop into a well-oiled production machine and save your town from the jaws of economic ruin, as well as a few other unexpected complications. It's a pretty sweet looking game that's going to be coming out early in 2021, so we'll be able to get our hands on it and check it out then. In Potion Permit, you play as a chemist, but everything points to you basically being the town doctor. You're going to use your trusty tools, your brewing cauldron, and the help of your canine companion to diagnose symptoms of the townspeople who are sick and have various ailments. You'll go out and you'll gather ingredients and brew potions in an attempt to remedy those ailments in what looks to be a open-ended Stardew Valley-esque sort of game. I think this is a really interesting twist on this genre where instead of going out there and trying to farm and do all this stuff with the town, instead you're taking on this aspect of being a doctor and someone who's trying to cure people. I think that this is going to be a really wholesome and relaxing game to play, and I feel like it has a really good opportunity to tell some compelling stories that might get you a little bit in your feels or tug on your heartstrings just a little bit. Well, that's going to do it for this video. Trust me when I say this is just the tip of the iceberg. There are so many good games coming up in the future videos. I encourage you guys to definitely check that out. Once again, if you're new here on the channel, hit that subscribe button for more great indie games coverage here on Pixel Pathfinder. And if you've been here for a while, smash that like button and let me know that you enjoyed this style of video, and we'll keep making stuff like this in the future. Let me know in the comment section below what games you are excited for in 2021. I'm happy to have you here. I hope you're having fun with whatever games you're playing, and I'll see you in the next video.